Witam serdecznie wszystkich nowo przybyłych.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Hogwart's good charm. Find myself scurrying for one night these days. I'll be too careful. I was simply saying that I could first type on a
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
I've taught my son never to raise his one in anger. And that's of course
Sounds very clever. Charming man. But at what cost?
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ah.
Is the knee reversal hex really? I console myself knowing that some soul out there has a more
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
An honest day's work.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Expelliarmus. Accio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Revelio.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, Ramlin's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. What?
I was a proud man that day.
They never seemed to care for me.
Potato! Reducto!
Look what you've done. You pay for that.
Reducto! You're no puppet master!
Wear your guts for garters.
Potato!
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
Reducto!
Expulso! You'll be sorry you did that. Oi.
I used to be stationed.
You should never have come here.
Potato!
On board.
Is that all you know?
I have death!
Pathetic!
Ontario.
Reducto!
Knew you were still hanging.
Reducto!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Time for some assist.
Flash of inspiration.
Oh no! No one take
We go from here. I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper.
Revelio.
What?
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Hey!
Confringo!
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Confringo!
Also!
Confringo! Imperio!
What's this? A child wandered
Expulso!
Confringo! Arresto Momentum, Wpadaj, Expelliarmus, Defender.
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Repulsor. Lumos. Revelio. He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would think of him.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight.
Revelio.
These Ashwinders must pay.
Lumos.
Lumos! Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Come now, don't be stingy.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would... I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough. Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo.
I wonder how many people to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Confringo. Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
Well, there's no turning back now. Remember, we don't want to. Watch out!
Revelio.
It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much
Revelio.
fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. I've been so blind.
In the hat, if you please. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. New instruments are expensive, you know. Tips in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. New instruments are expensive, you know. Tips in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. the hat, if you please. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. Come now, don't be stingy. New instruments are expensive, you know. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. Tips in the hat, if you please. Come now, don't be stingy. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. New instruments are expensive, you know. Tips in the hat, if you please. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. New instruments are expensive, you know. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
This place has seen better days.
Loud. Get over here, you insolent child! Levioso! Would you like me to put you down? Levioso. How's the view? Levioso!
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! 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 Defender! Crucible! Confringo! Arresto momentum! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! That wasn't too hard. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Witajcie wszyscy, kochani widzowie. Czarodziejki, czarodzieje. Zapraszam do wspólnej dyskusji. Na temat, kto jest najlepszym według was czarodziejem w Harrym Potterze. Ja zacznę. Dla mnie najlepszym czarodziejem jest Albus Dumbledore. Załamany głos, Agatka. Dowie się po 19. Chyba zakończysz robienie live'ów, bo to nie ma sensu. Dobra. Dobra. Wiedziałem, że tylko ja będę na tym live. Se włączę na telefonie mojego live'a i będzie jedna osoba. Czyli ja. Wiem, Agatka, wiem. Tylko ty jedna przyszłaś na tego live'a. A ja to od 13 prawie, że 20 streamuję. Po co odpalać streama, że... Elo, siema Michał. Witam moją zacną mordunię. Jak się cieszę, Michale, że przyszedłeś. Kurde, po co ja talenty sobie wziąłem? Jezu. Przecież... Witam. I o zdrowie pytam. Jak tam po wczorajszych live'ach, Michał?
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Dobra, co my tu mamy? Jakoś już ten... Nie no... A tak wszystko było dobrze. Tak idealo było.
Confringo! Defendo! Confringo!
O kurde, serio? To przepraszam.
You are the talk of the school
Przepraszam,
since
Michał.
you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Kurde, Michał Turek, ja myślałem, że ten, ale... Tak sobie wiesz, odpaliłem, ale...
Defendo! Wpadaj!
Ten live jest od 13 coś.
Expelliarmus!
Tak więc...
Arrest their momentum! Defendo!
Tak więc no... Jest moderacja, jest... Główny pomocnik, dobra.
Arrest their momentum! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
Dobra. Użyjemy starożytnej walki.
Magic is this?
I've been fighting since before you were.
Wpadaj!
Was that your
Arrest their
best?
momentum! Expelliarmus!
Dobra.
Defendo!
Come here, you.
Okej, co tam ciekawego powiecie? Nie było mnie jak na razie kicha, więc no. Ale dobra. Marudzenie to na bok odłóżmy sobie. Okej, pomarudzić to sobie można.
Arrest their momentum! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
I will make it.
Accios!
Unfortunately, the lineman.
Arresto momentum.
Easily diverted.
Wpadaj. Defender.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Dobra.
No! I will
Su.
make you pay.
Arresto momentum.
1 minute.
Confringo.
Tak się z goblinami sobie walczy. Ale okej.
I should investigate. Confringo. Imperial.
Idealnie Imperio. Crucio.
Confringo. Bombarda.
No. Jolo. Co to jeszcze mamy? Aż i kogo? Kolejna partia.
Confringo.
Dobra. Damy Crucio.
I won't rest.
Dobra. No i dobra.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Okej, i to jeszcze tu mamy.
Oh, nice to see you here.
Revelio.
Isn't the sea air refreshing?
Zbierzemy kartę. I do Sebastiana lecimy. Stop. Dobra, w dupie to mam. Te znaczniki to sobie porobimy później. W dalszych częściach fabuły. Tak więc no. I okej. Tych to olać. Najważniejsze to my teraz... Tu nie mamy alchomory poziomu 3, tylko poziom 1. A tu tylko woźnego. Teraz nie będę leciał, bo tam za bardzo, jakby to powiedzieć, będzie się trzeba nabiegać. A tak to sobie pchniemy chociaż odrobinę fabułkę. O, tu możemy sobie na spokojnie te Inferniusy pokonać, ale to dopiero jak już tutaj ogarniemy. Dobra. Teraz wylądować. Co nie dostępne lądowanie? Dostępne, wszystko jest dostępne.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
Okay.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, she was unnerved.
Pomijamy dialogi. Dobra. Najważniejsze to działać, a nie gadać.
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close
Dobra,
eye
to
out.
lecimy.
I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
W
Raiding, I
poprzednim
imagine.
live ratowaliśmy
This mountain used to
zwierzątka.
safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Czemu tak wolno biegnie? Bo nie ma turbo do ładowania w tyłku. Okej. Spoko loko. O, dobra.
Confringo! Someone's here.
Tutaj Crucio. Imperio. A ty co, walcz?
Confringo!
Dobra. Dobra. I tak ich rozwalimy.
Thestrals overhead.
Bez żadnego
Something's a
problemu.
bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
Ty wyposażenie to
I'm making small talk. I'm not
u
gonna
nas
trek
jest
up this mountain in silence.
w pokoju życzeń ogarniemy. Ale nie teraz to i ten. Jezu, ale mi się głos łamie. Dzisiaj jestem taki nie do życia.
Confringo!
Wait. We should have some sort of plan.
Jezu.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Do you think this is funny?
Nie no. Dobra, to na kama. Tutaj jest podstawowe.
Let's get little moon. Confringo!
A masz wybuchnie.
Imperial!
Na spokojnie mi Kotorek, bym mnie podbił.
Confringo! You are but a bone in the inevitable!
Na spokojnie bym na twojego live'a podbił. Tylko na razie tutaj...
Confringo! Confringo!
Tylko mnie te gobliny tutaj strasznie męczą.
Revelio!
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Kurde, mój bohater ma pretensje do Sebastiana.
Further up the path.
Jeju.
Let's keep going.
To jest nie do pomyślenia. Ale Michał Torek, odpowiadając na twoje na twoją wiadomość na czacie, tak, to ja podbiję z miłą chęcią na twojego live'a z Cyberpunka. Więc to na spokojnie.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Okej.
What was that? Confringo!
No. Jeszcze żyjesz?
Levioso! Sendo! Confringo! Confringo!
A Sebastian tu z kim się klepał niby? Przepraszam bardzo. Sam z sobą? Nie, no spoko. Nie no, spoko. Tylko napisz mi, o której masz tego live'a i ja podbiję.
Ranrock's got that right.
You're not even trying.
Bombarder! Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus! Not quite. Glacius! Levioso! Stop! Confringo!
Okej.
This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one... Good.
Okej.
Agreed.
I tunel wieży, dobra. Spoko, nie ma problemu. Okej. Nie ma problemu, to ten. Tylko, że ja obejrzę sobie. Tylko nie wiem, ile będzie trwał twój live. Michał Turek. No, a ja 17:30 najpóźniej muszę z domu wychodzić. I tak gdzieś do 20 być na dworze.
Charming. Spiders.
Confringo!
How fitting.
Defender! Confringo! Confringo!
Agatka! Przecież zapomniała, z kim wychodzę, Agatka.
Defender!
I po co ja wychodzę 17:30? Niedziela, Agatka.
Confringo!
Przecież ja z tobą wychodzę. Agatka, 19, a 18 do kościoła. Od razu, poczekajcie. Michał Turek. Okej. Rozumiem, Michał Turek. Agatka, mówiłem 19. Nie po kościele. I od razu, Michał Turek, ja z Agatką będziemy oglądać twojego live'a. Jak się spotkamy.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Confringo!
No.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
Tak więc no.
Anyone's been here for
Confringo! Bombada!
No, na serwerze, który wziął Mr. Banana, otworzył, to nie.
Not really my style. A bit much if you ask me.
Dago! Arresto momentum! Bombada! Expelliarmus!
Kurde.
Arresto momentum! Bombada! Expelliarmus! Defender! Superman! Confringo!
Okej.
Defender! Confringo!
Ale okej.
Confringo! Bombada! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Arresto momentum!
No w sumie to dobry pomysł, Michał Turek.
Expelliarmus! Defender!
Okej.
Confringo! Accio!
No.
Getting through the cavern can't
Dobry
have been
pomysł,
the
Michał
only
Turek.
challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Ja teraz sobie tak.
Glacius! Confringo!
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio!
A, tu jest.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
To się coś wykombinuje.
Sebastian, a journal entry.
Ja spokojnie, mości panie i panowie.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Confringo. Crucio. There we go.
Nie no, spoko. Spoko, Michał Turek. Ja ci mogę pomóc. Ja ci pomogę, Michał Turek, z tym OBS-em.
Confringo. Crucio. Defender. Glacius. Pulsar. Levioso. Accio. Arresto momentum. Wpadaj. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Okej.
Confringo. Crucio.
Słuchajcie, Agatka i Michał. Jest tu 4 osoby.
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like
Nice.
an angry troll to bring friends together.
Tak więc, no. No, szkoda, że 2 piszą, no. I dobrze, że się stwierdziła Agatka, że na czacie 2 osoby piszą, a... Bo tak, bo jedna osoba to ja mam na telefonie swój live odpalony. To jest już no. No bez kitu, no serio. Wy się tutaj i ze mną rozmawiacie, w sensie piszecie na czacie, ja wam odpowiadam, a reszta to... przyjdzie i nic nie napisze.
Defender. Reparo.
No.
Revelio.
That troll certainly made a mess of things.
Reparo.
Debris everywhere.
No. I... Agatko, uprzedzę.
More than one.
Ci osoby, które teraz wejdą na tego live'a, to minutę zobaczą, co to się dzieje i wyjdą od razu. Ja wam to mówię. A no, odpowiadam, no. To jest prawda.
Revelio.
To się z tobą, Michał Turek, nie zgodzę.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Bo ogólnie to tak, na telefonie mamy swojego live'a odpalonego. I wasza dwójka to jest 3 osoby, co nie? A 4 to przyszła i się zastanawia, czy coś napisać i czy zostać, więc to jest... Z jednej strony logiczne, ale z drugiej to... Trochę twórcę zastanawia i irytuje, że piszą osoby...
I'm out of breath after all
Niektóre
of
osoby
those
piszą,
stairs.
a reszta to w ogóle nie pisze, więc...
Well worth it.
Ale dobra. Opowiadajcie, co tam u was tak ciekawego słychać. Bo...
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good
Dobra.
news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end.
No nie,
Must
nie
be
wybieram
another
jak
floor
hobby,
above us.
więc no.
Glacius.
Confringo. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
I to się z tobą, Michał Turek, zgodzę. Akurat.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
No ale wiesz, Hubistara chce tego ze swoimi ulubionymi tymi twórcami. I tam... Tak, Agatka, ale zobacz, z jednej strony...
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic.
Dobrze, że im mniej osób pisze, to wtedy lepiej mi na wasze jakby komenty na czacie odpowiadać, tak? I zacznijmy na twoja gadka czy na Michała Turka. I potem na spokojnie to dobierać ten... słowa, że na przykład...
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done
Do
it.
ciebie, Agatka, nie będę... I do Michała źle mówił,
Isadora
tak?
should not have had to keep
Bo
all
wy
these
dobrze
secrets.
I know from the memories I've seen that
piszecie
the
na
keepers
czacie,
in
tak?
Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
Dobra, nie... Ten Sebastian mnie denerwuje, ale Awady
Perhaps
musi
completing
mnie
the triptych will
nauczyć.
shed more light on all of this.
Dobra. Ale im mniej... Im więcej osób w sensie na live, to niby spoko, ale... Ale żeby się udzielali, no. Chyba zrobię live tylko i wyłącznie dla subskrybentów. Ale to dopiero we wtorek. Bo jutro poniedziałek, to mi się nie będzie chciało laptopa włączać, więc no. A, wracając, Michał, do Hubiego. I to on wybiera tylko te komenty na czacie, które są najlepsze, może nie tyle najlepsze, co ulubionych jego tych youtuberów. Znaczy nie tyle youtuberów, tylko osób na tym live'ie. Znaczy w sensie ogólnie na każdym live. No i poza tym dużo ludzi pisze na to u niego. I to też zależy od humoru i nastroju, tak? A i od razu mówię, to jest dzisiaj jest ten live, bo wieczorem live'u nie będzie. Bo z moderacją się spotykam. Happy to nie wiem, czy będzie się chciała spotkać, a wiem, że Agatka będzie się chciała się spotkać, więc...
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Nie, pisała Agatka, na razie to się zastanawiam, bo jeszcze jest druga moderatorka tutaj. Ogólnie na moich live'ach. Jesteś ty i Happy, więc...
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Bo miała ten...
Let's find out.
za granicę pojechać. Happy.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace.
Wiesz co, ja tak samo. Na przykład... No, wejdę do niektórych twórców od razu na live, ale Michał Turek... Wiesz...
Have a seat.
Ale też...
Isadora,
zapis
we are all most intrigued to
live'a
hear.
zobaczyć. Sobie na przykład przypomnieć najciekawsze momenty i w ogóle.
I've something to show you.
A tak to...
Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died.
O, widzę, że kolejna osoba
On my travels,
dołączyła do
I
live.
confirm that which I've always believed.
Witamy
That we
serdecznie.
have the power to take away pain.
Dobra, słuchajcie. Jutro
Isadora.
będę robił odcinek z Hogwart Legacy, więc...
What have you done?
I took his pain.
Dobrze, Agatka tutaj na czacie prawi. Ale no i zobaczcie, osoba wyszła, weszła i wyszła od razu.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability.
Dobra.
Please. Talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Okej, misja główna pchnięta do przodu.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Okej. Potwierdzenie, że misja już ukończona. Jest. Kolejny poziom. Bęk. Okej. Dobra, jutro przerwa od live. A dziś też, jakby to powiedzieć, i zahaczymy na te 6 ostatnich minut. Tak, czyli to nie będę musiał. Dobra, i teraz co? Zahaczymy sobie o komnatę tajemnic w sumie. A się i pokój życzeń, w sensie już mi się myli. Dobra, zaraz wracam.
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgot's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Okej, jestem z powrotem, dobra. Zapraszamy na czat, tutaj wszystkich. Gdzie ja tu miałem, tu miałem tą zagrodę. W sumie. To jest to, dobra. Żyjemy na tym czacie, żyjemy, piszemy. A, dobra. I co my to... No właśnie, dobra, bo jeszcze tutaj nam się zrobiło. I te... się robią umarłych. Bo to wczoraj misji na wieczornym live nie zrobiliśmy. Tak a propos. No. No to jest właśnie paradoks, Michał Turek. No. To się z tobą zgodzę. A teraz są już 3, bo 2 osoby uciekły. To jest młode? Nie. Gdzie te młode te starali? No. A, to właśnie to młode.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
No. Słuchaj. Przyszli i i uciekli. Chyba, że szykują jakiś donate, o którym nic nie wiem. Michał Turek. Ja ci to mówię.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we
Albo
can
że
both
life
see
jest
Thestrals.
za nudny.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic
Michał
beasts.
Turek. Serio.
But sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs
Nie, Michał
found him.
Turek. Powiem tak, jeden shorts mi się kiedyś tam wybił i tyle subskrypcji przyrosło. A teraz ukryłem ten shorts i to spada teraz. Niektórzy subskrybują poprzez transmisję, a niektórzy to w ogóle już odchodzą z tego kanału.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get
A
hurt.
subskrypcji nie kupowałem w ogóle.
Not Tobbs, not
Michał
even
Turek.
Master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
A właśnie. Powiem ci, Michał, tak, bo to trzeba tworzyć. Non-stop i się nie poddawać. I ten. Może któryś z filmów albo shortsów się wybije, to będziesz miał przyrost. Przyrost subskrypcji na YouTubie. Po to trzeba ten. Jakby to powiedzieć, cały czas tworzyć. A, to trzeba. Z tymi shortsami to różnie bywa, Michał Turek. Nie każdy potrafi, wiesz. Powiem ci, Michał Turek, tak. Po prostu filmy mi się niektóre powybijały. I potem shorts, jeden mi się wybił. A że teraz na kanale już nie poukrywamy te filmy. Skupiłem się tylko stricte na robieniu live. Nic więcej. Czasem jakiś odcinek, czy tam filmy się pojawi z czegoś tam Agatka i Michał słucha... mogę wam powiedzieć, ale i tak, żeby patrzeć na wyświetlenia, to ja na to w ogóle nie zwracam uwagi. Serio. Ja wolę na żywo przechodzić daną grę i żeby ktoś to oglądał i na żywo komentował, niż żeby czekać aż jakiś tam dany film osiągnie ileś tam wyświetleń. Na drugim kanale to robię dobre wyświetlenia, to na tym drugim to w ogóle zero transmisji i tylko ten. Same nutki są na drugim kanale. No. A widzisz, Michał Turek. Zasubskrybowałem. Bo widzę w tym twoim kanale duży potencjał. Dobra. To jedną skrzynkę zdobędziemy. Ja... A nie, to w sumie do 17, no to... Wiem.
use an unforgivable curse on me!
Confringo!
You're torturing me!
Confringo!
Potato!
Dobra.
So very sweet. Critical totalis! That's all they're teaching in the these days. Oh.
You've made a grave mistake.
Huh? Yeah.
Expulso!
Potato! Stupid one. Confringo! 2.
Incendio!
3. Confringo!
No i dobra.
What? A lamb to the slaughter.
Po prostu subskrybują cię ludzie.
Revelio. Confringo. Potato.
What have you done?
No.
Shall we finish what we started?
Confringo.
One less
Teraz,
poacher.
teraz tak. Skupmy się na rozgrywce w sumie.
Glaciers.
Perhaps some nice
Confringo.
lamb. Potato!
Confringo.
That's proper feeble, that is!
Repulsor.
Oh, that's
Potato.
Don't think you'll get out of this alive.
Confringo.
Petrificus totalis!
Accio. Accio.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my
friend. I've seen her show more affection for Hogwart.
Glacius!
Kuzyn Iglesius.
Confringo! Revelio.
Kurde.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio.
Ray?
Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Dobra.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Levioso. Confringo. Confringo.
Dobra, co to mamy aż tu?
Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Real quick, don't go down.
As you wish.
Glacius. Confringo.
Okej.
Confringo.
Revelio.
A, to są te pająki, dobra.
Confringo.
Nie. Dobra.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Okej, to dobra. Czyli co? Kończymy. Oj tak, Agatka, kończymy już. Zaczarowana 98. Wow, fajny nick. Dobra, kończymy. Na dziś. Tak. Bo tak już nikt nie podbije, oprócz was. Tak więc no. Dobra, to co? No narka, Michał. Trzymaj się. A ty... Zaczarowana. No to u ciebie, Michał. Dobra. To lecę na twojego live'a teraz. Trzymaj ta się. Siemka.